Okay guys, I've spoken to Estenia and the plan's simple. We've got to attack the Western Empire and steal one of their castles. Everyone okay with that? Anyone need a drink? My name's Huckster and this is our story. I actually found a relatively decent party by Aragon, which is cool, so we'll go in. I just need a, constant supply of these. Take them down. And get my, to progress the game. Simple. How are we all looking? Yeah, you guys, I'll bring you guys forward a little bit more. Yeah, that should work. Got a few people being blocked at the back there. Right, that was it. Oh, cool. I just want to make sure that my two companions can actually fire. That would be a bit irritating if I couldn't. Right. Very simple. Nice and easy. This is what we need. There's lots of this. Anyway. Sorry guys, but we're farming. Yep. Toby. Okay, cool. See, Toby's my engineer. So I want him to level up as quickly as possible. Right, and I'm also going to have to start sending in my my melee a bit quicker, so that these three of them can get some one hand experience. I don't know why I want to call it short sword. Alright, cool, back in a sec. Okay, so we've travelled the map, having gone pretty much all the way around and down. Haven't really found any bandit parties of any size until now. We did do a few bandit camps, so I managed to get all my guys to a level 100 in melee, so they can all do tournaments. So that's handy, so we're getting some experience on all of them now. And I've got a little party over here, which, yeah, will be daylight, which I'm going to take out. Because I was thinking, it's like the options at this point, obviously be a mercenary, which is only works if the kingdom is at war. Otherwise, it makes no difference. Stay independent and do quests. You get 2 renown for a quest. I think, I'm not entirely sure. Some of that's the amount I seem to be getting. Bandit parties, and obviously in the vanilla game they're so tiny you know, you'll barely make anything. You won't, you know, it'd be ridiculous with this size party. Or vassal, and I have seen some guys on YouTube become vassals and then start wars, you know, basically attack a village. Right, let me just do this. Attack a village in order to start a war with a nation. Yeah, you know, it's in the game, you can do it. It's not against the law. But as I say, I don't want to become a vassal. I want to go straight from, I want to start an independent kingdom, which I've done in the past. It's not easy. You basically have to declare war on a kingdom and then hit and run. You know, take out parties, imprison the lord, keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that, until eventually they're so whittled down that you can take a castle and they're not strong enough to do anything about it. You know, so with the 1500 days I've got to declare my own kingdom, I'll try and I will declare war with about 1300 days, ideally. You know, if I get to the high enough clan tier. So they just, I honestly think that the missions, and you know, I was thinking about how the bandit camps could be better. You know, could be a lot better. They get larger. You can take more men in. And then I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if there was actually bandit sieges? You know, basically castles that were occupied by bandits. You couldn't capture them, you know, you just, they don't have to be the same as a kingdom castle, just some kind of keep or fortified presence. And you can, you know, you can use them to gain experience on your you know, basic experience, to get experience on your engineer. Now wouldn't that just be really handy? But it's a mid-level scenario. You can use it to level up your party, level up your clan tier, level up your troops, level up your companions, and it could be just a little bit of fun instead of going from nothing straight into having to declare war on a kingdom. I would do it, you know. I'm sure other people would utilise it in order to, you know, effectively develop their clans. Yeah, you know, that the mid-level game just seems to, because a lot of people say end game. It's, well, you just got to go from nothing to end game, and then once you get to a point whereby you've captured enough keeps, you're like, oh, I've got loads of keeps, I can't be asked for anymore. So having something different before you start conquering kingdoms, you know, a much more significant quest involving bandits, looters, keeps, castles, fortified camps. Right, that was handy because we just won the battle and it was good timing. Right, all good, lovely, lovely, loads of stuff. See, the girls are becoming quite effective now as, you know, horse archers. Good, 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 good. And we made a little bit of renown, so alright, cool. I'll be back if there's anything else happening. Okay, so I found a decent party. Let's see. Alright, not a huge map, but at least I can get some elevation for my archers. How far back can I go? Right, so if I put them there. Right, that's right, at least it's just 2 lines. And if I go with what they called horse archers there, and regular cab can go here, just keep them out of the way. And where do I want these guys? Maybe there. Well, let's see. Oh wow, they're really close. Come on, come on, let me through. Much, much closer than I'd like them. Well, I've disabled combat animations to see if that's what was actually affecting the herding ability, and I'm going to say no. They still seem to have more of a, you know, a direct approach rather than going for, which is fine. You know, I just got to accept that they are gonna crash onto my melee, my infantry, which is, you know, does make more sense rather than running around like idiots following me. It's like I can farm on foot for a while now. I'll put it back on because I like it. It's quite quirky. Oh, am I going to get him? Oh, nice. But for now, just to actually make some renown, and you know, once I get to tier level 5, then I'll probably put it back on. To these, brilliant. Right, good. Yep. Cool. A few more of those, and you know, well, yeah, a bunch more of those, and we'll actually be able to, you know, level up. Oh, let me just say the whole lot then. As I say, you know, it's the only you know, it's a mod that allows me to have these massive parties. But it's a shame that there's nothing in the base game that allows this process, this stage of the game. What am I supposed to do? You know, what do I do to level up my clan? No. All right, I'll be back shortly. It's I've got a bandit camp which I'm going to do. Why are you going over there? Go up here. No, there's no. I remember when the game first came out in early access, bandit camps were a bit random with that was really hard as well. That used to ramp up, but now it doesn't. That extortion. But sometimes the bandit camps would have what? 100 plus, couple of hundred bandits in them. You know, I was new to the game and I was like, all right, I'll go in, I'll do that. You know, it's a quest. Obviously, it's at my level and I'll get totally mauled. And it took me a while to be able to work out how to know how many's inside. Huh? So I look at that and go, really? Are there that many inside? So I would obviously just scum save, go in. Sometimes there were a few, and sometimes there were hundreds. But I didn't mind because by now, when I get to this point, I would do them. You know, I'd obviously scum save, so it didn't bother me. But if there was 70, 80, 90, 100, a couple, you know, I would, just setting up my range, yep, okay, so I would farm them. You know, I'd get my best companions and family members, my best party members, and there'd be like, I don't know, 20 here. So we wouldn't obviously charge in like this, we would pick them off slowly, and, you know, I'd get involved because I had to, and we would all, you know, go down slowly. Well, not this one, because obviously this one didn't exist at the beginning. This, not a new, I don't know, this has been around 6 months, a year maybe, in the original maps, and we would go in and farm them. And it was great, you know, it was loads of XP, it was really good fun, really challenging. You know, I'd have to go down, I'd set them all up there, and, you know, not up there, but, you know, in the other maps. Just imagine this is an original map. I'd set them all up, ready to go, I'd run up, pull them, run back, and yeah. And then, I don't know, a few patches in, or at some point, they were all limited to this small amount. So it's like, alright, well, this is okay for a short period of time at the beginning of the game, and it's no longer a challenge. I'm just farming now, you know. My range guys, I don't need any melee on them. Will you all come with me, please? And now there's no alternative. Now I was thinking, what the best course of action I think would be. Where are my range? Oh, they're miles back there. To have when you pick the quest, you could have levels. Huh? You know, there's a bandit camp. Can you clear it out? Yes. Easy, medium, hard, super hard, ridiculous. You know, it's like, all right, and you could just play around with it. And surely, when it actually comes down to programming, now I am not a programmer, so I'm not going to say any of this is easy. I'm not even going to assume it's easy, but I'm guessing, you know, the complexity of this game, having a option to choose how many bandits are in the camp based on easy, medium, hard, can't be the most challenging of programming, and it would give mid-range game, you know, that much more offer, or that much more of an offering. It needs something, you know. Everyone's, you know, every YouTuber I watch playing this game has this moment that go, oh, just, and then they go straight into the getting settlements, and then that's it. It's done, because there's nothing to do in the interim. So that's my little thing, you know. Make these camps variable, so there's options when you choose the quest to decide how tough the quest will actually be. Okay. Influence, great. So, yeah. That's, I believe, one realistic option. Right, I will be back whenever something else is happening. Well, I just realised that I saw that and went up there, and it was the wrong camp. So not a big deal. I will just do this one as well. Right, I will check this because obviously I'm going to be living around this area at some point, I hope. So doing as many quests as I can will be an advantage at a later point. So let me just check. I don't think my guy's actually got too badly mauled. No, look at that. What I will do while I'm here is change the surgeon. I should have done this on the last one, Tommy. I'll take the lowest one. I should have actually done this for the last camp, because what I now use the bandit camps for is to level up all of my guys' medicine. I've got this one so I can level up really quickly just doing normal battles, whereas I might as well get all of my guys to level 25. Who did I miss? Level 25 doing this. Just setting up my archers again. This is that linear one, so I should be okay. I'll just run down with them anyway. Yeah, because I think I mentioned in a previous episode, I like having each one of these guys, all of my party members, having 25 in medicine as a minimum. Well, yeah, as a minimum. In fact, 50 there's a nice perk as well, but that way, whatever happens, if they get knocked unconscious, they all come back with 30%. But not just that, if they're at 50%, they get 30% back. So it enables me to fight battles far more efficiently, rather than having to run away and wait and look and go, oh, this guy's on, and taking forever. So with my medicine, because I am normally the medic as the party leader, because there's some actually decent medic perks and party leader perks and clan leader perks in the medicine attribute. So I always pick it. And if they all have it, then yeah, we can move quicker. I spent the last 3.5 years just I definitely don't know everything about it, and I'm gonna blame a little bit of that on the fact that the game does change quite a bit, and I add mods that adapt it, and sometimes the mods no longer work on later versions. So at some points, in the old days when you used to buy a game and it was on a disc, that was it. Yeah. Baldur's Gate, for example, you bought Baldur's Gate and that was the game. So you play through it, and every time you play through it, there was no changes. It was just the same, unless you got DLC and we've made these different. Okay, cool, that's brilliant. But this game over the last 3.5 years has just evolved so much, and I sometimes read the patch notes, but as I said, I'm dyslexic, monumentally dyslexic, so reading patch notes is really kind of tedious. I learn by trial and error mostly, and watch. I do watch a lot of YouTubers playing this game. I watch it while I'm playing it, and go, oh, I didn't know that could happen, or oh, that's the way they do it, or just something in the background while I'm playing the game. I'm sure a lot of people do that. Alright, cool. So I think I don't actually like that. I'd like to be able to turn that off, I think. I'm so used to not having it there that I just, I check through and choose the ones I want, and then I guess, you know, I'm assuming people have asked for it, so it's been implemented. Right, that was the quest done. Back shortly. I finally found a few parties, decent sizes. Just took out 300 archers. That was relatively easy because they just, you know, I just put my infantry in the shield wall and they battered them. This is a party of about 500. What? Yeah. 500. Ooh, and they're very close. Much closer than I was expecting. And there's another party of 600. So finally, I've got some parties that I can actually level up on. One of my gripes is the fact that the horse archer bannerman will go into melee and right, I'm just concentrating. We'll go into melee, a melee attack on and I really don't want them to. I really just would rather that they don't attack. You know, it's like a command where you can send the horse archers, you know, under captain command or whatever, and the bannerman will stay with the actual horse archers, circling or skirmishing or doing whatever they're doing, but certainly not wading into 500 looters or whatever you're attacking and start hitting them with melee weapons. It's just, you know, how is there any way that can be changed? It would really every time, and the same with the archers. You always get this one whoever, you know. Normally it's in my composition it's normally a crossbowman. He's got a banner and he just runs into whatever we're attacking. I'm like, why? That's got to be changed, you know. So frustrating because, you know, I bet I'm going to have an injury of at least, well, I don't know. It happens enough times that I notice it and it bugs me. You know, as I say, I only put the horse archers I just put on captain command and they can choose what they do. Normally they'll circle at the circle. But yeah, it's a little thing, but irritating. The last thing you want is your bannerman to die. You know, that's the bonus. Now I don't know, you know, if he dies, it's gone. You know, but if it does go when he dies or loses it or goes unconscious, well, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? That's the last thing you want. Okay, that's good. I just cheesed up lots of experience. Ooh, 4 deaths. Oh, Legionnaires, yeah, that's because they were so close. My archers didn't have a chance to like cull them effectively. I could probably set that up better by moving back, so that was essentially my fault. But we got 33 renown, so we're slowly getting there. I'll get rid of some of these forest bandits. Them. I'll do it. Cool. Grab all the loot. Right, what kind of injuries am I? Because I want to take out those guys as well. Yeesh. You know what? I'm going to lurk. I'm going to actually use this time to level up one of my guys in that one. I'll take that. I like movement speed. I'll just keep an eye on them. Go away, mate. If you attack them, I'm not going to help you. Just go away. Oh, you just there to irk me, aren't you? What my troops can I get? Alright, I'll get 6 more. That won't hurt. There we go. No, not that one. Fuck. That one. I'd rather go back across the bridge anyway. Oh, I say that. I definitely don't want you to attack me in the what's it called, a village. But yeah, no, I've been pretty busy. Going around, taking out little parties. These are the biggest 3 that I've seen in a while. So, right, just Emma. So, yeah, no, it's been handy. Carrying capacity. Yep. And now I need to swap yen. Go across the bridge. Let's see what this has. Fighting. Right, you gonna give me something useful? Intelligence. Yeah, alright. Yeah, fair enough. I think I've probably got some lobies I can get with. One of those. And one of those, I guess. Alright. Alright, what am I going to do? I'm going to put me back as medic. Oh, there we go. She's up. Another one. Brilliant. Do that now before I forget. Right, what are we at? 90. This guy, I don't want him around. Okay, that's it. No one join me. Don't be in the village. Right, you're not in the village. I need lots of distance. And some nice high ground. Look at my archers here. Infantry can go right in front. My horse archers over here. I'll put my cav. I think I'll just whack them over here and then they can charge in. Can they? Will they get ganked up by the trees? Probably. What I'll have to do. Okay, let's see. I might just move them. How's that looking? I'll send these guys out in a minute. Now, in fact, see, I don't want the Bannerman to run straight at them, but he's going to. The other ones are going to, you know, it just does piss me off. You know, he's going to wade straight into them. Absolutely no need for it. Okay, maybe farming, because normally I'll farm them on my own. So maybe I actually need the horse archers to help me. Die, come on. Oh, there's him. Yeah, in the last 15-20 minutes I've made more renown than I have in the last 4 hours. Probably close to about 100. Probably more if I compare it to whatever this was. Because yeah, 300 archers. As I say, that was easy. That was I was lucky. It was a great map. I could put the archers up on a hill behind the infantry, and then right behind them was the horse archers. And then I put the cav out to the side in case it got a bit ugly. But they just fired at me. My infantry just, you know, sucked it all up, and we annihilated them. I felt after, oh bollocks, why didn't I tape it? Because it was actually just not an exciting battle, but just a nice, simple battle. Right, how did we do? 1. Yeah, that's not bad. How much we're now? 40. So yeah, I probably made about 120, over 100 renown in the last 30 minutes, which is, yeah, perfect. And now I can, yep, yeah, I want to leave them. Take all that. And I can put my brother back as surgeon, or is it? Oh no, I'll put her. Right, and I'll get rid of all these prisoners. Okay, yeah, you know, let's have a look. I had just popped tier 3, and now I'm 67 away from tier 4. So I'm getting there slowly, but a bit of a grind, but that's the nature of the game at the moment. Okay, I'll be back shortly. So we've got another relatively decent sized party over here. Let all the caravans get through. Alright, let's see what this map looks like. Oh, that was quite big. I'm thinking this hill here looks like the best bet for my archers. Yep. First one and the second one. That's right on the edge. Or probably just there. Yeah, alright, we'll just go there. That should do it. Yeah. All right. Right, where are they going to come from? Yeah. Cool. And here they come. Right, so if I send my horse archers out, they'll obviously go around that way. Nothing really to snarl them up. Beautiful day. It's definitely a lot more snowy than I remember it from before. Right, cool. Yeah, how did we do? One thing I think I might have noticed, I'm going to check this time, is instead of having a second battle, they just escape. I might be wrong, but we will have a look. See how many of these guys escape, see whether we have a second battle or whether we just, you know, go. And I prefer that, to be honest, because it can be quite annoying having a second battle with like 20 or so troops. You're like, what? I just can't be arsed. And I don't like doing the auto resolve, because you know you can go up against 20 and one, I don't know, Cathrat will die or a champion will die, and you're like, God, just, you know, I can go against 500 and have no deaths, or go against 24 and auto resolve and have 1 or 2 deaths. It's like, what is that about? Right, how many? Have we won? Oh, we have. Okay. Didn't hear the cool music. Ooh, 6. Ouch. That is way more than I'm used to when I normally do this. Well, normally, you know, in previous versions, you know, I could herd them miles away and no deaths at all, but yeah, alright. Just having a little look. Yeah, all doing good. Lands one really, because I just, you know, it's easy for me to kill. And 35, brilliant. I think I'm close, I'll be able to get them all in. Right. I'll be back. Oh, there we go. Another kid. The family is definitely expanding. Right, back in a sec. Okay, so I just went up to Revel, cleared out a bandit base. I've got all my guys above 25 or 25 and above on medicine, which is cool. So that's going to make life a lot easier. Now this guy this party should, go away, take me up to tier 4 if all goes well. Right, there is, I saw an, oh, what is this? Aha, okay. Right, that's a bit trippy. I just whack those guys there. Yeah? Where are they going to be then? These guys can come over here. And if I put my infantry, in fact, what did I want to do? I want to check that. That's a lot of perks, but is it going to be better than hers? Lands. I think lands just slightly better than you now, mate. Right, so yeah, if I get my infantry here somewhere, and down there, yeah, that's got to be better, isn't it? What a cool map. You guys can come here. Oh, there they are. Yeah, right, so at least something. Give them all line of sight. Yep, nice and easily. I think. I don't know. Don't know if my horse archers will be able to see anything though. For a while. Not for long. So what if I put them over there? It's not too far away. Right. What a trippy map, huh? Sliding down the snow. Wow, a lot of them will get through, aren't they? I was expecting to kill a lot more than that, I must admit. Oh, and I reckon that they've changed that with these guys that escape will no longer just be dead. They'll actually form a new party. Which I think is better. Rather than them just disappearing for some bizarre reason. Right. How many did we lose? None. Right. That's cool. Yeah, so it's 29. None have escaped yet. I'm sure some of them will escape. While we're killing them off, I'll just have a look at this anyway. So, yeah, nice. Tommy's going to be my party leader, so I'm keeping an eye on his progress. Toby's going to be my engineer. Hopefully, I've got 5 focus points now in engineering, but he's only at level about 70, so still going to be a bit tricky trying to level him up. Okay, so my horse archer girls didn't do all that well on that map. Right, 2 got away. Right, and 1 injury. That actually went a lot better than it looked like it was going to. Great, cool. And I'm assuming I've leveled up my tier rank, which means I've got another companion. Let me just do this. Definitely that one. Right, where are you? You are hero. This guy. It's even better than Tommy. I say better, he's got higher. So where are you at the moment? All the way down there. Alright, that is where I will be heading. because that will give me 4 very good party leaders, which is what I will need. Okay, I will be back shortly. Well, we've reached clan tier 4. It's taken a while, bit of grinding. We'll have a couple of meads here. I think we're underdressed for this wintry landscape, so the guys are all pretty chuffed about heading south. Thank you for watching.